So I just slip on my rave clothes and then jump into the rave, so...
Is there any reason why you can't rave as Marissa?
I don't want to get the cosplay all sweaty, icky.
Gotcha. Alright, well, that's a good place to start. Hey guys, how's it going? This is Cup. This is something new. It's a fun game. We're just gonna jump right into it. I'll explain things as we go. We're not gonna continue. We're gonna start a new game. Yeah. So this is Houchou Shoujo against Tokyoku. It's a Yume Nikki based fan game, and Yume Nikki is not my forte, so I brought along someone who is a bit more knowledgeable. You can introduce yourself and explain a bit about the game.
My name is Rikun Francis, and I'm here.
Yes, you are.
Yume Nikki is a game that was created by Kikiyama, which is a Japanese guy. And it's a game where a girl named Madotsuki, she has a dream journal, or a dream diary actually, and she writes it
and this
every night.
is her right here.
And when she goes to sleep, she enters a dream world that is very creepy and kind of unsettling, and to some people even scary, but I don't think I could label it as a very scary game myself.
The parts I've seen looked pretty creepy. But yeah, so the controls are pretty simple. You can see she has a huge knife. That's actually part of the name of this game. Houchou Shoujo generally that literally just means knife girl or little knife girl. And yeah, it's kind of ominous and kind of eerie. But the controls work a little bit almost like a 2D fighter. It works on a combo timer, so when you press the buttons with the correct timing, she'll do a full-on combo like that for a lot of extra damage. She jumps normally with X. She also backflips with C, though I don't think I've ever really used the backflip for much. There's not a lot of dodging in this game. Or I guess there could be if you want to play it better, but that kind of ruins the fun. So a lot of tanking and just beating up enemies. It's a Metroidvania, so lots of exploration. Where are we right now? This says entrance, but the entrance to where? Does this area look familiar?
It looks like the lamp area from Yume Nikki, kind of, which is like a place that you get to you can get, there's like two ways to get there. All of Yume Nikki is a huge maze, basically. Okay. Going in one door will take you to a really random place and stuff. This kind of resembles the lamp area.
There are lamps around.
Well, it's a whole entire map just full of lamps, and
Actually, so who are we fighting? There's this zombie dude and then this girl. I've heard the girl called Duckface Girl before, but I don't know if she has an official name or what.
The girls are referred to as Tori Ningen.
Tori Ningen, like bird woman or bird person.
Yeah, and basically in the game, you have the ones that you're fighting right now kind of look like the normal ones that are actually peaceful.
Right.
And then there's like red-eye ones, and they wear purple, and they will actually chase you.
What are these? These look bizarre.
Those are from the Neon world.
that would make sense.
Okay, they're like just kind of like neon creature people. Basically, they're from the Neon world. Not anything too specific.
Okay, so level up. That says that we've acquired a new ability. I'm gonna take a second to explain abilities really fast. So the way that abilities work, well, here's the pause menu. I'll translate that later, I guess, when there's more time. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to translate things just as I see them, or if I'm going to write out subtitles. I guess I'll decide later. If you have a preference, let me know in the comments. So over on the right that says command list. It lists our commands as we acquire them. Right now we just have the one that we just learned. And it works like in a 2D fighter. You press the combo and you do it. So you press down, right, Z, and it uses her ability. This one's her only projectile attack. Madotsuki doesn't have too many projectiles. And then you can also use the numbers. Right next to it says shortcut 1. So if you press 1, she'll use it as well. I'll probably be using the shortcuts more than the actual combos, because though it's not quite as much fun to do it that way, I'm not very good at 2D fighters, and I screw up the combos way too much to use them reliably. This is a save point. This is a desk. I guess there's supposed to be a diary on the desk in the Nikki part of Yume Nikki, which I believe is how she saves in the actual game too, doesn't she? With her diary.
Yeah, she saves using the desk, and she writes things in her diary as a form of saving. As I was saying, those green zombie-like creatures, they look like this guy that's fan named Shitai-san, which also means what's his name? Yes, Mr. Corpse in Japanese.
Very nice.
And he's found in the forest area, and he's pretty much dead on the ground, and that's where you get the stoplight effect from.
Okay. This door marks the way to the first boss, so let's do it. Here she is, the purple bird person.
The evil Tori again.
So if they're purple, they're always aggressive. That's how it works in Yume Nikki.
Yep. If you happen to knife one of the peaceful ones, the neutral ones, they will turn into the evil ones, but they will be like 10 times faster, so they just catch up to you. And basically, when they capture you, they just stick you in a small room where you can't get out unless you have the metamod effect, which is a hand for your face, and you just kind of exit the area.
So what happens if you get caught in that room before you have that? It's just game over?
You just, if you want to get out of a dream early, or something, you just have to pinch your cheek, and she'll wake up.
Gotcha. So I'm looking at my map right now. I mapped out the entire game. That's why my gameplay time was so long. It's not a 5-hour game, but I did draw out an entire map by hand, then computerized it. So if you go up according to the map, that will take us to level 1, which is where we want to go eventually. But before we go there, I have some time before in this episode, so I want to get a few power-ups, so we're better prepared for it. Because there are some really annoying enemies in that level.
Zombies are freaking adorable, by the way.
They're pretty cute zombies. Hence Bhutan, part of their name.
Those are the ghost people.
Yeah, these things are horrible in this game. They act almost like, well, not this incarnation of it. We get a palette swap later that acts almost like the Medusa heads from Castlevania, and they are so annoying. They knock you off of everything.
It kind of looks like the Notogoro ghost, but they're not.
Alright, here are the kind of upgrades that we can gather searching around the map. This is a health upgrade. You get it. It says, you've raised your max HP. So yay! And you can see it more than doubled our HP, because it raises it by 100. Which is, yeah, so that's going to be our main source of HP upgrades throughout the game. There are 9 of those. There are also SP upgrades that you can get as well. Using any of Madotsuki's abilities uses SP. So you want to be mindful of that. You get SP back by attacking and by just waiting around. Yeah, that's to level 1, but we still got a few minutes, so let's go get some more power-ups.
Okay, this area looks familiar-ish. So
a bridge?
It kind of looks. There's never really. Oh, it kind of reminds me of like the top of the building in one of the areas, but I don't think there's an actual like bridge area. There was a bridge area, but it was over water.
How different are each of the areas? I imagine very different if they're named things like Neon World.
Well, you have Neon. There's like 15 doors or something like that, unless I'm counting very terribly. And each one goes to a different place. There's the snow world, there's the block world, there's the neon world, there's the forest world, there's the weird clickety-clackety thingy world, there's the... let's see, there's the eye world, which is like a whole bunch of like disembodied arms and eyes and stuff.
Right, that's like the major aggravation with this game, is getting knocked out of the screen and then having all the enemies respawn. It happens a lot.
There's like a puddle world and a lamp world. There is one world where it's absolutely completely dark. You can't see anything in it unless you get a lamp for a head power up. A lot of Madotsuki's powers are based on things that kind of change your appearance or change your head. Some of them don't have much purpose, but other ones are extremely helpful.
Okay.
Like the knife, for example, the thing that you're using to kill all these enemies is kind of, well, it's kind of not helpful in the actual game, because if you do hit people with knives...
Yes, okay, I got it. Sometimes I wind up on a completely different part of the screen right there, and I can't possibly get to it. I don't know what exactly triggers where I show up on that screen. But we got it this time, so that's good. That was an SP power-up. It raised our max SP by 50, and those are super vital. I run out, like, I go through SP like I go through candy. Which is good, because today's Halloween, so I have a lot of candy.
I want a lot of candy. I'm going trick-or-treating today.
Very nice. Trick-or-treating is amazing. I'm going to be passing out candy. So
I'm 18 and I'm still going trick-or-treating.
Yeah, last year I got a grand total of 5 trick-or-treaters. There are no children in San Francisco, I swear. But hopefully I'll get a few more this year. I have it set up. I have a costume ready, so I can scare them when they show up. It should be fun. What is this guy? This guy looks really interesting. He's like an invisible man wearing snow.
Okay, like that person's name is it's their fan name at least is called Mafurako, aka
like
Cat and Scarf Girl.
Yeah.
You can also find something just like it in the Black World, which is a power that has a hat and scarf and it turns you into a snowman type thing if it's snowing. Otherwise, it just has you wear a scarf and a hat.
Sure. All right. So this room, this room connects the worlds. Normally, when you transition to a new world, you get this bridge thing in between, and it has this insignia at the top, and I don't know what it means. Is there any significance to that at all? Or
it's just some graffiti. Like the graffiti comes from this area down in the sewers, basically.
Huh.
Which is kind of like the area that you're in now kind of resembles as the sewers. I guess that was kind of what I was trying to get at.
Gotcha.
But each character has a fan name, and then they also have, some of them at least have fan interpretations of what they mean. For example, that one hat and scarf girl, people say that she represents Madotsuki's feelings of shyness and stuff like that. Usually Mafuraku is invisible, but if you do use the stoplight ability on here, like I was talking about earlier with Shitai-san, you'll actually see the girl.
Gotcha.
Until like a day ago or so, when I was looking up stuff to say about this. Yeah, and so basically, there's a whole bunch of characters that I could talk about. Like, for example, we have Masada Senpai, we have Monoko, we have the
Okay, this is all really good information. Oh my god, we learned a new ability. Alright, this is all really good information, but we need to end the episode now. We're at level 1. So yeah, I'm gonna run back to the save point and save.
Not done yet.
Right. It's too scary. There's too much information. My head's about to explode. I'll see you guys next time. This is Cup.
This is Rikun Francis.
Alright, see you guys.